Blessed be. Today is May 24th, and it is National Asparagus Day. I love asparagus. A perfect cookout vegetable. It's versatile. You can sear it, fry it, bake it, grill it, flavor it with just about anything. And very dense in nutrients, fibers, vitamins A, C, and E. I have an asparagus bed here at the house. I first tried to plant the asparagus probably back in 2015, and then I tried to move it, and the asparagus did not like being moved. So last spring I bought new tubers, I'm not sure what the proper term is, and got those planted into the same bed area, which is at the center of the garden, since asparagus is a perennial and will come back year after year. And it takes a few years for it to really get established. It's already producing this year, a bunch, but they're all very small and skinny. So I've mainly been letting them go ahead and bolt and go to flower, just so the root system can get stronger. And hopefully the person who buys my house is really interested in having some asparagus in their life, because you'll probably never be able to get rid of it. So happy asparagus to you, next homeowner. Today at work was a super productive day. I made some good strides on the title block. It's starting to come together now. I am getting more into the flow of creativity. And I had one of those little thoughts last night about, how I wanted to lay it out. And this morning, it was the first thing I did was I opened it up and I just kind of went into flow with it. I'm real happy with how that went. And then today I had my team meeting that I facilitate with my peers. And today was a workshop where we had this document, an SOP, that our boss wanted us to kind of review and just comment on if it made sense, if they had recommendations, corrections, things like that. And I noticed before, he'd asked for this a little while ago, and I noticed his response was that he wasn't getting a lot of feedback. So I was like, let's use this as a work hour where we all know we dedicate this time to something, and we'll make it that. And since we function on teams, that's where the document was. So we were all able to open the same document and add comments while each other was, there. So we could see other people's comments, how they were seeing the document, the questions they came up with, or comments that they had. And then you could keep this little conversation about your opinion or your view based on their comment. I was so happy with how it went. It was great. It was very collaborative. And it was that opportunity for everyone to be heard when it comes to kind of like creating our procedures. We all get a say because we're the users, and getting us involved with the procedures just kind of makes sense. So I'm very happy that my boss kind of wants to take this route. I'm excited for how I facilitated the meeting, because say that this document had about like we'll call it three distinct sections. And so as a group, I was like, let's focus on this first section. And again, making sure everybody knows how to make comments, like highlight a word or highlight a sentence. You can right click and get the add comment, or you could go up to the review thing at the top, multiple ways to create your comment. And I was like, let's just focus on this first section. You know, don't worry about reading through the whole thing all at once. I love breaking things down into bite-sized pieces. So yeah, just reviewing that and, you know, emotionally kind of just disregarding that for the moment. And then we'd switch gears and then switch to that middle section and spend a few minutes on that, commenting and things like that, just kind of engaging in some really good, just typed up conversation, and all those notes are now preserved. So, good job. I'm very proud of my team for their participation, and I appreciate my boss for, you know, letting us be involved like this. He was very excited when I brought this up for the meeting theme last week, that we would do it today, and I couldn't have asked for a better outcome. If you'd like to hear more entries into the CAD Witch's Grimoire, don't forget to hit subscribe. And until next time, merry meet, merry part, and merry meet again.